I think a lot of people are attracted to my art because it's an interactive experience. And you go into a museum, you rarely get to touch art. So I think that's what turns a lot of people on. Well, in terms of the audience for my work, I was at a show recently and I could see a lot of people were there because they were there with their family and they didn't necessarily want to be there. And those people would come up to my art and start playing with it. And then after a few minutes of playing with it, they're having this nice experience. For me, that's really gold to me, is when someone who isn't having a good time suddenly appreciates art. My name is Leif Maginnis. I make interactive kinetic light art. At the heart of all my work now is you have fluorescent-colored, two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes, and you have ultraviolet pulsed light, and you have an interactive element mixed in with that. My work is a blend of what fascinates me about art and technology. And I'm really fascinated with polyhedral shapes, a lot of things that you find in nature. You'll see it in chemistry, you'll see it in pollen, diatoms. I've learned how to incorporate these shapes and mixing it with technology. So with my work, what you're seeing is, so if this is spinning around or one of these polyhedron shapes is spinning around, I have an ultraviolet light that's pointed at it, and you can change how quickly it pulses off and on. So what you're seeing, your brain is taking little snapshots of all these pulsed images. Your brain translates that into a kind of smooth shy away from process-oriented art. Anything that takes a lot of time and precision, I don't mind. I'm kind of attracted to it. For my work, I'm using electronics, wiring, carpentry, three-dimensional software. It's a mix of all the skills I've slowly been learning through life. So it's kind of neat to see them come together. I do a lot of experimenting with my work. I love doing prototypes. I like trying different shapes, different ideas. I can stare at this stuff for hours. I'm just mesmerized. I love this stuff. Each time I use my work, I see something else. There's something new that I see. That's how I come up with a lot of new ideas, is another idea comes to me while I'm interacting with one of my pieces. So much of my art is just a result of experimentation. Even the pieces that I've already made are still kind of an experiment to me. When I see people interacting with them, that's still an experiment. I'm seeing how other people are reacting and interacting with my art, and that's exciting. Making it and finishing it is a great feeling, but then when you go to an event and you have people lined up to play with it, that's exciting, because each person that comes up and gets to interact with it, I get to see what sort of experience they have. People have different reactions to it, and that's valuable to me, to be able to watch the reaction of 50 different people, all different backgrounds, and they're creating their own little personal piece of art.